Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Coming to waste management. So I've read recently that India approximately is going to be producing around 70 million tons of waste, and out of which hardly 10% gets recycled, which is a little scary to think about, because of a country of 1.3 billion people, if only 10% is getting recycled, we are literally burning the rest of putting it in landfills. And it's estimated that in about 10 years, a landfill the size of Bangalore is needed to hold this amount of waste. Now, for a common man, where does the education start? Like, for like 70% of India's population is almost like, living in the rural areas. They are like, not very familiar with segregation techniques. How do we go about, educating them, and where does it start? Can you shed some light on the importance of segregation?
Yeah. So it is scary, the statistics, and I think there is a huge need to create awareness at every level, not just in the rural areas, even the urbanites, they have no idea why segregation is important. Even before segregation, you may still land up with, a lot of things that can't be recycled. So the first step in understanding waste and trying to be a part of the solution is for us, each of us, to say, how are we going to live like with conscious consumption?
Correct.
That's the main thing. That how are we going to reduce the kind of waste we generate? Unless each of us audit our waste for a week and check out what is it that we are generating. Why? How much is our waste? We have no clue. If you just put it in a bag and give it away, you have no clue what kind of waste you're generating. So if you do a waste audit, you get to know that what are the things that could be completely avoided, what are the things that are recyclable, what are non-recyclable, and how much is your kitchen waste, and what are the rejects. So if you get to see this whole audit, then you will know that where can you take the first steps. At the beginning itself, one must understand that we need to be on a war against single use. Anything that is used once and discarded. So, segregation comes much later. But how are we reducing the kind of waste that we are generating? And because it is the individual's responsibility, it is nanna kasa, nanna jawabdari. So if I am generating that kind of waste, it's better I start looking where I can reduce the waste. Correct. So the first step is to refuse stuff that is once used and discarded. Be it a bottled water, carry your own bottle water so that you can refill anywhere, so that you say no to the packaged water. A plastic straw, a carry bag, and anything that has an alternative to a single use was the traditional way we lived. If you go back to the grandparents' time, or times when we didn't have this kind of convenience, these are all things that are very convenient for us. Correct. Because it's so much easier when you have people at home to give in paper cups the juice. Correct. Or your beer or whatever, which is, you don't have to wash the vessel. It becomes very convenient for you. And but the kind of waste we are generating in weddings, in parties, in festivals, it's humongous, and we're not even aware. We think if we give it to the municipality, they will deal with it. I pay my taxes, and that's the end of my job there. No, it's a totally your responsibility when you generate that waste. And we have to I think there is a huge global demand for everybody to contribute to the climate change, positively. We need to reverse it. There are deadlines now, because we cannot go on like this. And for that, we definitely need to think how are we going to reduce. So you have to refuse anything that is single use. Be it sustainable menstruation, or be it children's diapers that we are using, the disposable diapers. Anything that is used once and discarded is polluting. It's not good for us. It's not good for the planet. Ultimately, we are destroying our own ecosystem where we need to thrive, because the planet will go on, but people who are going to suffer is us and the other species that are caught with us. No, not
Absolutely.
just our generations. The other species, there are millions of
Absolutely.
species that live with us, and they are completely, their ecosystem is getting destroyed. Be it in the ocean, the life in the ocean is getting destroyed because microplastics there everywhere. So I think the first war will be against disposable stuff, non-recyclable stuff. We need to go back to eco-friendly ways of living, conscious consumption, and then look at segregation as a way to divert it away from the landfill. Check where is your dry waste collection center. So even if you have few recyclable stuff, like maybe a good plastic that can be recycled, keep it clean so that you can go and drop it off there once you collect enough. And then when you segregate the rejects, it's a very small amount. That's the one you can give it to the municipality, and then you're actually reducing the burden on the municipality and on the landfill, right? And I think that's the way to go, and start composting, because 60% of what we generate is compostable. And if everybody learns how to compost, we are not just creating great soil, but we are not disposing stuff that could have polluted the environment.